The figures are eye-watering, the complexity of what the MOD is trying to deliver, huge. But this report says defence is in danger of stretching itself too thin and will have to take some tough financial decisions to make ends meet. Between now and 2032, the MOD is planning to spend £242 billion on new equipment, with the money spread across 1,800 different projects. At the same time, it says it's going to make £13.5 billion of efficiency savings. But the National Audit Office says that plan is based on optimistic assumptions and doesn't take sufficient account of the impact of the war in Ukraine and the global energy crisis it sparked. As it stands, the MOD has £2.6 billion, 1% of the total budget, put aside as a buffer against cost rises. But the spending watchdog says that is simply not enough. The Dreadnought submarine programme, for instance, is expected to cost £1.6 billion more than expected, and it predicts that by 2032, inflation alone could push the military's equipment bill up by £3 billion. If all the overspends materialise, it says the MOD's equipment plan will be £7.3 billion in deficit. So what are these rising costs going to mean to the military? Well, the report says it's likely to slow down the pace at which it can modernise, and it's already leaving funding gaps in certain programmes. The Royal Navy removed its initial plans for Type 32 frigates and multi-role support ships from the equipment plan because of concerns they weren't affordable. The Navy's mine-hunting and amphibious capabilities are also underfunded, says the report, and significant sections of the Royal Navy's future Commando force programme remain unfunded, creating the risk it won't be fully delivered. The NAO also highlights the Navy's Type 45 destroyers, due to leave service in the mid to late 2030s. Their replacement, the Type 83, is still in the concept phase, but the equipment plan doesn't allocate it funding, meaning the Type 45 is likely to be extended. In a statement, the MOD said its equipment plan was fully funded and took account of emerging financial pressures. The plan highlights progress on key programmes, including world-leading combat ships built in British shipyards and cutting-edge future fighter jets to equip our armed forces for the coming decades. The National Audit Office says the department needs to get better at working out how much its programmes will really cost and adjust its spending plans faster. Defence, it says, will need to make difficult decisions on priorities to live within its means. Simon Newton, Forces News. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.